another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the beach. We are in our last and final day of our lunar moon of challenge. This is your galactic update as we settle into our spaces here, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Find that flowing breath. Today, our wizard powers are coming online like a solar flare inside of our heart, activating that power to bond with each other, to bond with our intention, to bond with the earth, to harvest all the electromagnetic power, and to blast it like a solar flare out into space. So I invite you, super friends, to take the next hour to integrate all these beautiful, blissful energies today, these galactic energies, causing us to grow strong and stable in the presence of all of life's challenges. Let's be aware of our crown. Be aware of our root. Be aware of where you are on the unicorn spectrum. Find that easy seated pose. And let's begin with some alternate nostril breathing. So let's bring our palms together and our pointer fingers right between our eyebrows at that third eye. And right thumb closing the right nostril, breathing in through the left side. Just breathe in and out that side a few times to awaken that nadi, that Ida nadi. Breathing in the left side now. Let's close it with our left thumb and breathe in and out, out and in the right side for a few rounds. You might notice that this side's not open as much as the left, perhaps this time of day, and then we'll close the right side, breathe out the left, breathe in the left, close it, breathe out the right, the Pingala Nadi. Breathe in the right, look at that third eye, breathe out the left. We'll keep going back and forth. Balancing the sides brings our brainwaves into the meditative alpha brainwave. Deeper we go, we enter into the theta. Let's inhale our arms up. And as we exhale, bring our hands down the center line. Just bowing our head to our heart. Notice what you're feeling inside. And releasing those hands. Let's shift the crossing of our legs. And inhale our arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, let's twist to the right. Right hand behind, lifting our heart high. Stretching our eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhaling our arms up to the sky. Exhaling, twisting to the other side. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Invite that divine love, divine motherly love, sisterly love, brotherly love. Let's bring our hands together, bowing our head to our heart. Om Namah Shivaya. And now let us unwind our legs, stretching them forward. Inhale, arms up high. And exhale, hinge at the waist, fold. Tucking our chin under. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the shares. Thanks for joining us today, super friends. Inhale, lift your heart and open this right arm up and back. Taking a deep breath. Deep breath in, right arm swings up and over, and exhale, taking a forward fold. All the breath out. Deep breath in, left arm comes up and back, twisting our spine, palm up, turning our neck and eyes, flexing those yogi toes. Visualize that breath alternating between the left nostril and right nostril. Deep breath in. And exhale, left arm coming over. Let's take one more forward fold. Inhale, lifting our heart, walking our hands up. Let's bring our souls together for a butterfly. Bringing our feet in close to our body. Hands around our ankles. Let's lean up and back and roll the shoulders back and down, straighten our arms, and just stretch our neck side to side. Smiling, pulling the corners of our mouth up. Om Namah Shivaya. Fill up with the love of dog here. And let's bring our legs forward, bringing our hands to our feet, give ourselves a foot massage as we fold over ourselves. You're also welcome to bring your hands up underneath your legs to the top of your feet and fold. Inhale, rising on up. Draw those legs together once again. Inhale, arms reach up tall, high. Exhale, forward folding. Tucking our chin under. Inhale, lifting ourselves up, arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, bring those hands back behind, just lean back, stretching our shoulders, lifting our heart, lifting our neck. Look up at that third eye. Deep sigh. Ah. And then coming back to center, let's rotate those fingers forward, pointing our toes. Take a deep breath. And then as we exhale, let's lift our hips and lean up and back into a reverse plank. Find that deep breath. And exhale, release. Coming on out of it. Let's take a 22-second drink break. Give your water a blessing. And good day. Swinging those legs around. Wrists over our shoulders over our wrists and knees under our hips. Fill up with the love of dog. Give your dog a kiss. Oh, you're so cute, Joey. Mwah. Inhale, drop your belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown, pull those hips forward. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown. Flowing with our breath. Everybody loves you, Princess Charlie. Everybody loves you. Mwah. This dog is love. Dog is love. Oh, Joey. All right, let's circle the spine around. Big circles with our shoulders and hips. One direction and the other direction. Feel balanced, coming back to center. Let's bring those knees together and let's send our right leg back and up. Make some circles with that right ankle. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, bring that knee up and high over to that right elbow. And as we exhale, horse kick it up. Breathe it in over to that elbow. Exhale, kick it up. Breathe it into that elbow. Exhale, kick it up. Breathe it into that elbow. Exhale, kick it up. Breathe it into that elbow. Exhale, kick it up. Now as we breathe it in, let's take this foot and float it on to the outside of that right foot. Excuse me, that right hand. And sending that back leg back, dropping that back hip down, just coming on to the side of that foot, the side of that hip. Let that knee just fall open to the side. And if you like, you can come down onto your forearms and fill up with the love of dog. Namah Shivaya. And rising on up, let's heel toe this foot forward and begin to walk this foot forward, inchworming this leg up wherever we reach today. Let's hold ourselves there. Hanuman Asana. And lifting your torso. Visualize that center line, the Sushumna Nadi awakening today. Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. 3 primary energy centers flowing up the core of the body. Perhaps you'd like to walk yourself forward here. Thank you to our subscribers on TikTok. You're welcome to comment in the chat for this live stream. Thank you to our subscribers on YouTube for being with us today. And as we inhale, walking ourselves back up and bending this knee, bringing this right foot over to the left and squaring our hips here as we breathe in and as we exhale, bringing ourselves forward. So today we want to really connect to the stability of the earth. How strong these gravitational fields are, keeping us here. The forces in the cosmos, keeping us in absolute alignment with the other planets. Just all forces perfectly aligned and in harmony. Now, if you'd like to take this a bit further, I invite you to inhale and lift your heart. Placing that right hand down and allowing
Yep.
this left arm to come on up. And then as we exhale, bringing this left shoulder through.
Yeah, let's go.
Left shoulder, left cheek down to the ground. Right hand can remain where it is or can reach forward. Inhaling and bringing ourselves back up. Swinging that right leg around, coming on back down. Looks like we're frozen on YouTube.
There we go.
Welcome back. So letting those hips kiss the ground, lifting our hearts. So today, Super Friends, we want to blast rainbows at the world from our hearts. Our heart is ripening, flowering today on our white solar wizard day. We want to use all our heart, all our will to send that pure, positive, full spectrum energy to the planet. May all beings feel a surge of positivity today, a lightness, kindness, peacefulness. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering down. Intermission. Once we're here, let's curl those toes. Come on to our forearms, interlace those fingers, roll our shoulders back and down. We're gonna press into the ground and lift our hips, coming into a supported plank. So our belly's off the ground, our hips are up high, engage those knees. Deep breath here. Breathe into your core, big smile. Ah. 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 One more breath. Slowly lowering down. Let's bring our hands back behind us, just continuing our intermission one more time. Interlace our fingers the opposite way. Pull back with those arms, lift our hearts. Shoot rainbows out the front of that heart chest cavity. Like we're blowing balloons, filled with the love of dog. Dog is love. Mwah. Dog is love. Thank you, Joey. Oh, you good baby. Mwah. Joey, sucky doggy. You're gonna get a bath today too. And releasing those hands under our shoulders. Keep those shoulder blades where they are. Rising up to a cobra. And just notice the differences between the sides and our hips. Does the right side feel filled with light? Filled with the love of dogs, Super Friends? Oh, flip a room. And lowering down, bending those knees, coming on up into a tabletop. Once again, let's cat-cow, move that spine around. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, pull those hips in forward, drop our crown. Fill with the love of dog. Dog is love. May the love of dog be with you all. Princess Charlie, you're so cutesy, woo. Extreme cuteness alert. All you can do is just breathe into it. The adorableness. Oh, Charlie, you're just too cute. Oh my goddess. Charlie, my heart. My heart, it hurts. It's exploding with love. Because you're so cute. Mwah. Charlie. Mwah. All right, super friends, bringing those knees together. Let's send this left leg back and up high. Rolling that ankle inward. And rolling that ankle outward. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, take that knee up and high over to the left elbow. And then inhale, kick this leg up and back. Exhale, squeeze knee to elbow. Keep it high. Inhale, elevate it back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. And as we exhale now, let's bring this foot up to the outside of that left hand and sending that right leg back, coming onto the top of that thigh. Just let that knee fall open to the side. Find the breath again, in through your nose, into your heartbeat. Deep exhales. Ah. And perhaps you'd like to come down onto your forearms. Just letting that knee fall open. Breathing. Being filled with the love of dog. Oh, there's a pigeon going by. Ba-brrr. Oh, Namah Shivaya. Notice what feelings come up as you breathe into your hip here, super friends. Inhale, rising on up. Starting to send those hips back, bringing this foot forward between your hands, and then inchworming this foot forward, holding ourselves up until we feel that nice gentle stretch in that base space. Mula Bandha. Engage, pull in and up. Muladhara chakra. Visualize that root of our body spinning out to the left, the right side spinning out to the right, and where they meet in the center, creating that spike, that energy that travels up to our brain. The Kundalini Shakti. the sleeping serpent at the base of our spine. Om Namah Shivaya. So lifting our hearts here. And walking ourselves forward, perhaps here. Om Namah Shivaya. One more breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to heel toe or bend that knee and bring in this left foot over to the right side. Squaring those hips, squaring those shoulders, right leg straight back behind us. And then as we exhale, walking ourselves forward for our sleeping swan. Om Namah Shivaya. Just breathe in those feelings of well-being, where all the forces are balanced. Our inner gyroscope is perfectly attuned. So we're always upright and righteous in the presence of all the zigs and the zags, all the spins this way and that. When you feel nice and balanced, we'll rise on up, swinging this leg around, coming on back. Let's come down into a Sphinx pose. Just breathing into our hearts and rainbows to the world. Notice how you feel inside. Let's interlace those fingers, curling the toes, press into the ground, lift our hips, supported plank pose. Shoulders roll back and down and over those elbows. Nice deep breaths and strong core. And a big smile. Keep those hips level with our shoulders and our heels. Last few deep breaths here. And coming on down. Let's swing those arms around once again, interlacing those fingers the opposite way, back behind our back. Pull on those shoulders, pull them back. Lift our torso. Blast rainbows at the world around us. Choo, choo, choo. Super friends. Galactivate! Light speed. Kapow! Galactivations flowing worldwide. Choo, choo, choo. Roots around the globe. Meow. And observing where our shoulders are, releasing our hands, bringing our hands underneath those shoulders and pressing up. Keeping those shoulders squeezing back and down. up into a cobra. Spread that energetic hood around. Visualize yourself as Lord Vishnu, the dreamer, the perpetuator, dreaming this world awake. And visualize the beautiful goddess of abundance and happiness and prosperity at your soles, massaging your feet, making life the best dream, the most beautiful dream for you. Just dream everything wonderful, sweetly coming to you as we slowly lower down. Mwah. Filled with the love of dog, curling those toes, pressing into the ground, up into a plank pose. And while we're here, let's pivot onto the right side, stacking that right shoulder over our right wrist and lifting this left arm for a side plank. Now you could hang out here, or if you're feeling super strong today and you want to lift that left foot and stack it on top of the right, you're welcome to, or lift it up to the sky. Just a few more breaths like this. Om Namah Shivaya. And rotating that left hand down. Let's just take a downward dog break intermission. Press into the ground, reach those heels back down. Lift those hips up high. And then inhaling, shifting our weight back forward to plank and pivoting over onto the left side of that left foot, stacking our shoulder over our wrist, elevating this right arm up, finding that strength in our breath and stability. And if you wanted to take it to the next level, you're welcome to stack that right foot on top of the left or elevate that right foot up. Om Namah Shivaya. Deep, sweet breaths in and out. And slowly coming back to one more downward dog. Feet step just a little closer to our hands, hips up high. Deep breath, relaxing. And shifting our weight forward, bringing our knees down. Let's sit back into a child's pose. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, walking our hands up. Let's come up onto our knees, rubbing our hands together. And then let's inhale these arms up overhead, palms together, lean back. And exhale, draw our hands together down a center line. Inhale, arms up and overhead. And as we exhale, hands swing back to our lower back. Squeezing those elbows together, pressing those hips forward. Lifting our hearts. We're getting flocked up in here. Coming on up out of it, arms up overhead. Palms together, bring them down to our heart. Inhale, arms up and back behind us. This time, let's reach back, grab those heels, hips stay forward, heart lifts upward, lean up and back. Keep those hips reaching forward, gazing at that third eye. Deep breath, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands into our hearts. Inhale, sitting back on our legs. And then as we exhale, walking our hands forward for a child's pose. Third eye down to the ground. Inhale, lifting our heart and walking our hands over to the right side. Stretching our arms out, putting our head between our arms. Inhale, lifting our hearts up. And as we exhale, walking our hands over to the other side. Arms stretch forward. Head between your arms. Deep stretch, deep breath. Inhaling, coming on back to center. Rising on up. Let's swing our legs around. Take a nice drink of water while we're here. Fill up with that love of dog. Make sure that there's room behind us. And we're gonna come on down onto our back sides. All right, bending our knees here, super friends. Bring in those heels so you can just touch them with your fingertips, and then let's lift those hips up. Walking our shoulders in together. Clasp our hands behind our back, press down with the ground. Squeeze those knees towards one another, lifting those hips high for our bridge pose. Make sure our neck is neutral, shoulders supporting us. Upper forearms, upper arms supporting us. Press down with your soles, lift those hips high, deep breath, squeeze those knees. Inhale, come up onto our tippy toes, release those hands. Windshield wiper those knees side to side. And now let's drop those knees over to the left. Take that left ankle and place it on top of that right thigh, extending your upper body up and open to the right. Breathing now, coming back to center, keeping those feet planted on the ground, feet wide, dropping those knees over to the right side, and then taking that right ankle, placing it on top of that left thigh above the knee, twisting our upper body to the left side. And breathing our way back through center. Let's hug those knees in. And then using that third eye, scanning your body. If there's anything else you require, maybe you want to take a right knee over the left twist, or a happy baby, or a shoulder stand, or inversion. Just give yourself a few breaths. Maybe you want to drink some more water. All right, and then when you're ready, we'll be making our way onto our backside for a final resting pose of Shavasana. Letting our head, neck, and spine be in a straight line. Arms and legs open up away from your body on the ground. Connecting to this equinoxing portal, this eclipsing ripple, the full moon blast, the tide, which is dropping so rapidly, going from high to low right before our very eyes. This spinning earth, spinning in perfect proximity to other planets in our beautiful solar system, so perfectly balanced within our galaxy. And our galaxy so beautifully, strategically positioned within our universe. Just welcome this state of alignment and support, connectivity, as we take our drishti, our gaze, look up now at that third eye space inside your brain, and then just allow yourself to completely relax, softening even your breath awareness, just melting into the now. And we will be back for our Galactivations in just a little bit. spirit of this land below, the spirit where our ancestors flow, is rising up from resting in peace and filling us with a state of ease. As sweetness, as softness, the spirits arise as we're approaching the place where the dead start to shine. The time when the spirit of bounty is here. Let's rest in awareness, our hearts filled with cheer. As goodness is flowing, abundance, prosperity, our heart space is growing, our common humanity. The yoga we are knowing, the presence of divinity, the goddess is rising, the spirit, this earth family. The love is growing, the light it is flowing like a blanket, the stars are shining, we're transforming. So beautiful, so peaceful, so calm and serene in the presence of life's challenges as they are always occurring. So we go with the flow and we rest and we float. And we let life just be what it is. And we gloat that we're always in the right place at the right time because we live in yoga as human divine. Crown chakra open. Sahasrara is here. 1,000-petaled lotus, shining crystal sparkly clear. Our third eye is opened, the Ajna chakra too, left side and center, and the right side, seeing through. Throat chakra is open, Vishuddhi, our speech. We speak words of creation. Our words uplift and teach. Heart chakra is open, lotus petals of the 12. Anahata, where the above meets the below, and the center as well. Solar plexus chakra open, Manipura, the fire of light. 10-petaled lotus, each one awakening inside. Sacral chakra opens, Svadhisthana, the lotus of 6. Balance now within you and filling up with spiritual bliss. Root chakra open, petals of 4, connecting to directions, the below and the floor. And right up that center line, we triangulate where the sacred geometries form. Triangle, the square, and the round, spherical space. This grid now awakens in us. Our light body comes alive, like a spark of divinity surrounding us, a scorpion exoskeleton of light, like a pearl of bliss we're contained within. This Merkaba field made of light. We allow this to harmonize us. The song begins, the first moment of the rest of our lives. Om Namah Shivaya. We are the Gaia. Our hearts are flowering now on this day as that love is pouring here our way, filling up our inner galactic space with this love in our center, this inner peace. Wherever we go, all is well here, and always we know we contain the light from ear to ear. Love, it continues to flow. This love is everywhere, always appears. For we exist as a full spectrum rainbow, and the center where we find center of the rainbow is inward and is here. Om Namah Shivaya. allowing the light to wash over you now as you slowly come back to life. Deepening your breath, wiggle your fingers and toes around, stretching and yawning. We rise, reach those arms upward, feeling the power, and then drawing our knees into our chest, taking our time. Ever so slowly, we're coming up to seated like a fetus, pressing our way up, head, neck, and spine aligned into an easy seated pose. Let's sit for a moment now and just integrate all the energy that's rising from below, at the light that's within us and the light that's above us. Tune us right here in our mind as we sit in our yoga, in our mastery, in our center, calm and peaceful as avatars of divine. Om Namah Shivaya. And deepening our breath, bringing our arms up to the sky and gathering our intention one more time, pulling it down our center line, honoring this space where divine resides. Divine in me, divine in thee, one light line of energy. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you for being with us, beautiful St. J, St. Joseph, Christar Galactica, your fairy god fam. Thank you so much, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, for tuning in. Princess Charlie, the love of dog, with us at it again. And we will be with you a little bit later this evening for our magical musical live stream. We'll be galactivating in Belmont Shore here at the Psychic Round Robin. So perhaps you can stop by at Z Fabrique tonight. If you're with us on the live stream, we'll be there from 6 to 9 tonight. And then afterwards, we'll be galactivating online for our magical musical live stream here. And we wish you the best day ever. Please go to Galactivators.com to get your Galactivated yoga gear, singing bowls like we have here. And we'll see you in the future. In the meantime, stay galactivated, stay lit.
Much love.